My name is Jason Dix. I'm married, I got two beautiful kids, and of course we got a little pet dog, Rex, who's my little buddy, hangs out with me everywhere I go. I grew up in a little place, a tiny community called Fox Cove. If you picture the map of Newfoundland, it's on the heel of the boot, and there's only about maybe 250 people in our entire community. At the age of 13, I knew what I wanted to be. I knew what I wanted to do when I grew up, and that was it. I wanted to be in the military, and it all stemmed from my childhood. I was in Boy Scouts, and then when I was in my teens, I went through the Sea Cadets and worked my way up in the ranks in the cadets. It was a good times. Learned a lot, seen a lot of places, and it just sparked that interest in joining the military. My perception of the military was, yeah, it's very strict, very disciplined, but at the same time a very rewarding and exciting type of career. Basically, I'm lucky in a sense I can say I actually lived my dream, because that was my childhood dream, was to join the military, and eventually I did. I was actually 24, I think it was, when I joined the military, and I had mixed feelings because at the time I had a 2-year-old daughter, and I think it was 2 days before her second birthday, actually, that I flew out to go away to basic training. Just knowing that I was going to be several months before I seen her again, which was the first time that I've been away from home that long. So it was a bit intimidating, a bit overwhelming, and of course I was nervous and scared because you see all these movies about boot camps and things like that, and you kind of expect it to be something similar, so you know you're not going on vacation, you know you're going to go getting yelled at, screamed at, and that kind of thing. But for the most part, I was excited. The lifestyle, the whole environment of being in basic training, it's different. They basically, you almost lose a sense of who you are in a way, because they take you and they kind of break you down, they kind of mold you into the type of person that they want you to be. Somebody who's loyal, somebody who has integrity, somebody who has honor, who's courageous, that kind of thing. They basically try to mold you back into a soldier. When I first joined the military, I joined up in the infantry, and I was with the Royal Canadian Regiment, and as VRI in the middle, which stands for Victoria Regina Imperatrix. And I spent a few years with this regiment, and after my peacekeeping mission in Africa, I remustered to another trade. That's when I went engineer, and I became a plumbing and heating technician. And as a plumber, I spent a few years in Dundurn out in Saskatchewan, as well as a couple years in Kingston. And of course, I get bored easily, so I switched trades once again and went and become a logistics officer. Then I went to Memorial University, got my degree here in St. John's, but unfortunately I didn't get to spend too much time in this career because some of my injuries came back to haunt me, and I ended up getting a medical release before I spent much time with this trade. PTSD is something that has really changed my life over the last few years. In fact, it was something I didn't really think I had until the fall of 2017, because up until then I just thought I had just depression and anxiety. But after many treatments and many times seeing psychologists and psychiatrists, it turns out it's PTSD. I'm very lucky that I have a really good support system in place to help me through this. So hopefully things will get better, but right now they're definitely a very challenging, it's a very challenging time. There's a few hobbies I have. I love reading. I've always enjoyed reading. Stephen King is my favorite author. I also like to write a lot of poetry. That's something I started in my early teenage years and continued on with. And it's something I enjoy. I find it's a really good outlet, because if I have certain emotions that I'm feeling, I can take those emotions and just put them on paper somehow. And I look at the finished work and I say, all right, that's good. And it gives me that sense of accomplishment. My goal right now is just to be a better father, a better husband, and hopefully with the treatments that I'm getting and support I'm getting, that day will come where I can finally just sit back and just enjoy life again.